That's a nice story. I don't see how it connects.
What, do I gotta draw you a map? Al-Bashir was never there. That's why you went in.
We knew he was in Tehran somewhere. He'd gone into hiding.
I see. And until this point, you didn't believe al-Bashir was affiliated with Solomon? There was no link?
Just what I saw in Iraqi Kurdistan when I saw
I've got a
Solomon.
question. Al-Bashir was our JFK. We should have left him where he was. You remember saying that?
No.
Who did?
I don't know.
Sure you don't. I bet you don't know who shot your CO either.
Fuck you.
Let's not forget the nature of a little interaction here. This is not a trial. You are guilty. I know how your fucking story is.
We're not here to manhandle
I don't.
him. Let him go.
How did the story end? Was that the train? What?
Now, as far as our treatment of him goes, our directives are very clear. I just want to get to the bottom of this, and I want to do it cleanly.
Fine.
You should open
Tell
a
us
window
how
then,
you
because you
found
still
that
have a
nuke
real
in
problem
Tehran.
with the dust in that room. I found a nuke? What is this? A video game? I didn't see Tom Clancy on the box. Actually, I don't have a box. So that's... Welcome back to Let's Play Battlefield 3 Campaign Blind. More ridiculous military stuff coming up. In Operation Mission Guillotine, Zulu time, Iran.
Viz. No gun trucks yet.
The wheels of fate turn slowly, my brother.
Misfit, this is Haymaker.
Hey, Maker.
Misfit, BDA of airstrike targets turned up inconclusive. However, as of 0300 hours, forward elements of Colonel Garrison's regiment took Defia Bridge. This puts Misfit and Haymaker in position to capture enemy structure and housing.
Have you noticed how much talking there is in modern action games? I never really understood that.
Your apartment complex beyond the canal. We will commence the assault in 1 mic. Get ready to step off, Al.
I'm pretty sure Mike's minute. Because M is for minute, and the K and click is for kilometer and military. Dude, you're just sitting there in the trench. You have time to wipe your goggles off,
All
sir.
call signs Misfit. We on
Sir
mission
Black
launch. Repeat,
make
we on
burn.
mission launch.
Sir, Roger.
No one else has goggles on.
Order out.
Why is my screen so dirty when no one else is wearing goggles? This is... Come on! Wait, I recognize this. Have I seen this in a trailer too? It is a kind of a pretty game though, isn't it? I do like all the... People get annoyed at all the flares and the dirt and the dust and the dirty camera and all that. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it gets annoying if you just want a skill-based game where you see your enemy and shoot your enemy. Feels weird when he's hidden behind a flare that you don't think is supposed to be there. I think flares are supposed to be there. I like flares. I see plenty of flares when I walk around in real life, so I expect them in games too. Yeah, they're not fun. They never help. They're just annoying, but it's realistic. I'm supposed to press E. You don't press E to mount mortar. You click the button to mount. I've used these in the multiplayer. God damn it!
Come on! I need round downrange ASAP!
Oh, we just created a lens flare. How appropriate. That is a really fat cap on that tag there. I love looking at graffiti in games. I don't know, I find it fascinating. Seriously, that was the fattest fat cap I've ever seen for a tag like that. Oh god. I don't even know what we're shooting at. I can't see shit because of that illumination flare. That was supposed to help, wasn't it? What weapons do I have? I have a shotgun with a laser sight. And whatever this thing is. Okay, I'm supposed to be down here. Up! One thing I love about this game in multiplayer, suppressive fire actually works. And you get hella points for it if you're playing support. And you got the LMGs that you can just dump with. I didn't... Come on. Also, a good reason to have friendly fire on your multiplayer server. So people can't just suppress dudes by just shooting behind each other's backs like that. Like I just did to that guy. But most people turn friendly fire off. I do not understand why. Friendly fire makes people play fair. Keep it on. Give them a reason to care about where they're aiming. This campaign is so mind-numbing to me that I'm resorting to talking about the multiplayer. That's not a good thing. Should I just maybe pick up this guy's M16 instead? Oh, there was a SCAR that I was using. I didn't feel like a SCAR. I have that in the multiplayer. Or is it the SCAR L that I have? It might be the L. That dot on the wall is not where my laser is pointing at all. Can't see shit, sir. I'm supposed to be up there, but I can't get there because they're shooting at... Oh god. I'm just gonna sit in this corner and wipe the jam off my goggles. Hold on a second. There it goes. Wash it off. One thing I will say about the flares in this game, though, is that they're a lot. It's like I haven't played the game a whole lot yet, and I only have the vanilla game. I don't have any of the expansions so far. I will get them. Oh, you guys are friendlies. Why? You scare the hell out of me. Don't do that. Look at this piece. Interesting. What was I saying? Yeah. For some reason, the vanilla multiplayer maps seem very intent on taking place at late afternoon or early morning, because the sun is always right on the horizon where you can accidentally stare into it. You're not... Yeah, okay, I was like, are you friendly? You don't have the blue thing, but you kind of look the same to me. Why hadn't you guys killed him? He was sitting right here. So yeah, I'm okay with how the game treats lens flares, or just the light bloom from the sun. I'm not okay with where the level designers decided to put the sun on each map. It's always in a position where you just happen to look at it and you're blinded. I'm taking point, or whatever you call it. Point man. You guys are taking the windows, that's pretty cool. It's pretty hardcore. And a dirty old bedroom. What's this stuff then? Is it cocaine? It's supposed to be a nuke, but he said cocaine because it looks like a plastic bag. Well, okay, I'm supposed to be here now. Okay, are we done yet? No, game is telling me to move there, but this is the door. Yeah, I have to mash E to get my foot through it. That was the least elegant breach I've ever seen. These stacks are really small in comparison. Interesting. Who the hell sprays graffiti indoors, anyway? That makes no sense. Hi! I shot that guy. I was trying to aim before shooting the other guy, but the game won't let me. This is an interesting looking weapon. Looks kind of like a knockoff AUG.
Captain Brady! Outstanding job securing the apartments. 1-3 will to Captain Misfit for this.
I don't even know why we went through that building. Where are we going and what are we doing and why? Oh, okay. I'm following Mr. Brady into the Humvee. Hello. Oh god, I can imagine what getting into one of these things feels like in real life. It's gotta be the least comfortable ride ever. Just imagine the smell and the cold seat, but it's warm because the air is really humid. I have no idea how any of those things work together.
Sir,
what's with this music? I'm wondering about this music. I can't even look. Oh, it can look side to side. It's just one of those really slow mouse controls. Yeah, this vehicle looks hard and uncomfortable. It looks like it would be cold, but at the same time it's warm because it's humid and you got your fatigues and your vest and your... Oh. Let's watch Battlefield 3. Is that a joystick back there? What is that control? Is that for like a turret? I don't know how these things work.
Seriously, we're gonna get jacked.
Frankly, gentlemen, I'm not hearing the aggression I'd like. Keep scanning. Nothing yet.
Wait, I blacked out. What are we doing again? Aggression? What? This is the least interesting thing I've ever recorded, honestly. Pull over, pull over.
Get this
Oh god, I'm getting Left 4 Dead 2 flashbacks. I want to jump on these cars. Because zombies. I should let's play that game if I can find someone good to play with. Those are some really bright taillights there. Brake lights. I'm supposed to be here.
RPG,
I'm here.
overpass!
I was supposed to stand in that specific spot so this cutscene wouldn't break. Oh, video game. God, that is... Ah. Why do people think that's a good idea? I'm already following you because it says right on my screen. It even has a freaking glow around it. Like, follow. Oh hey, you just got a Half-Life 2 flashback. Weird. How did you know you could get across this bridge by going underneath it over that? That's something I always have trouble with in games and movies and stuff. Where people just seem to know where... One thing that really bugs me in movies specifically is when people split up. Like, they arrive in a foreign country that they've never been in before, and they split up. And then somehow they always get back together again without phones or anything, or having to stop and ask for directions. How does that happen? I could lose someone I know on a street that I've been on before if I don't look where they go, and then we have a hell of a time finding each other again. Maybe I could go home to the guy and he's sitting there and like, what the hell, where'd you go? And I was like, I was waiting for you here. After you went to the... I thought we were... Oh, whatever. Flank! It seems like I could have made better use of that flanking, because they were all like lined up there before I took the shot, and now they're not. Or we could have organized some kind of, you know, timed fire or something? I don't know. Just a suggestion. I cracked that car door. Interesting. Alright. Ow! What did you say? I didn't hear you. Oh yeah, C is my fire mode button. I wonder if that's why it bound the camera or the IR to C in the flying mission. I'm used to having that on my thumb button, but because this game has a dedicated melee button, I have to use that for melee instead. I do have it set on my other thumb button, but that's not as practical. I love that in 2142. I bound primary weapon to the mouse, my thumb button on the mouse, which would mean that if I don't have the primary weapon, pressing it will select the primary weapon, and if I do have the primary weapon, pressing it would change firing modes. This game doesn't support that, which is a damn shame, because I like having fire mode on that button and also primary weapon. It's just convenient. It's a really good control scheme, I think. But this doesn't support that, plus it has the melee button, so eh. I should just get a mouse with more buttons, I guess. But I like this one. It's an MX518, if you're wondering. It technically has two buttons, but one of them is so far away that I have to move my hand to access it, and that's not practical. Was I standing in the wall, and that's why I couldn't? Yeah, yeah. Look at this perfect freaking hitbox. Amazing, amazing, great job, guys. You made a really smashing bang job on this top-notch AAA campaign, right? Good job on the shadows, though. At least it looks pretty. Point and click. This is not one of the better point-and-click adventures I've played. I say that much. I'll say that much. So much for being witty and snarky. I can't even say my lines.
Hey! Fucking tank! Get the fuck out of here!
I'm following you because it says to follow you, so I presume you're not gonna die anytime soon. Dude, over here. I'm clearly supposed to follow you this way. Hello. What? The tank just went invisible. Oh, there it is. Hello. Oh no, I died! I was too busy looking at the invisible tank. Next time on Let's Play Battlefield 3, I'll not look at the invisible tank. See you then.